Hello kids, this is Grandad Brian speaking. I'm going to tell you a story. I wonder who else can listen to my story. How about you lot over there? Would you like to come and listen to my story? Come on in. Here they come. Here they come. How are you? Okay? Yes, thank you very much. Good. Right, here we go. I'm going to tell you a story. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you a story, and you, about the food that you eat. Because we all eat food, don't we? Yes. What's the matter with you? Are you fed up? You're not saying much? I'm listening. Okay. Right. I'm going to tell you a story about the food that we eat. Because it's all about protecting ourselves. It's self-defence, really. You're defending yourself against anything that's nasty that we eat. And we shouldn't eat. Now, let's go back before you was born. When you was born, and we were all born, right? You was born, I was born, and you was born as well, weren't you? Yes, right. We might have different bodies, but like, what are you? I'm a deer. Oh, you're a deer. What are you? I'm a bear. What are you? I'm a duck. And I'm a human being. And so is the people in there, human beings, little boys and girls in there. Are you ready, boys and girls? This is my story. Now, when we eat our food, when we are born, what happens is we have to live. And our mummy has to feed us before we can grow any bigger. And the only way to do that is through our mouths. So what is it, do you think, that Mummy puts into our mouth? Or does she give us a big ham roll or some porridge or some toast? No. Well, why? Can't eat it. Why? Too small. Right, exactly. We can't have that food because we're too small. So what we have to do is our body, your body and my body, we've got a mouth. And that mouth has got lips. And these lips that you've got and I've got and you've got have got muscles. And they work. And when Mummy feeds us, what does she put into our mouth? A bottle. A bottle, yeah. Or her breasts. Like a moo cow has to feed her young. The little baby cows go to the little things that stick out and they suck it and milk comes out, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. Good, right, now. So the first thing we have to do is to have milk down our bodies. That milk is nice and easy to take. But how do we get it from there down to here? Have you any ideas? Well, to put it down. Yeah, but I know we put it down, but how does it get there? What do we have to do with these lips to make it go down? Suck. Suck. Right, go on to suck. Not easy, is it? Go on, you try and suck. Go on. It's not easy, is it? And what happens when this dummy goes into our mouth with milk in the bottle and we start to use our muscles and we start to suck, we feel, oh, that's nice. We feel some stuff going down here which we quite like. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And when it goes down, we want more. But the problem is, because of our muscles are not yet conditioned, they're not yet strong enough, some goes in and some goes out. So what do you think when Mummy's put a little pink dress on us, if we're a girl, or a blue shirt on if we are a boy? This is what, in most cases, that's what happens. Pink for the girls, blue for the boy. I don't know why, but that's what colour they picked. That's what colours our mum and dad's chosen. Might have changed now, but doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's new. And some of that goes into our milk, goes into our body. We like that. But some of it drips out onto our dress, or our shirt, or our blouse, or our t-shirt, whatever Mummy's got on us. Makes it all dirty. So what do you think Mummy puts on there to collect all this leftover that we can't get down our bellies? What is it? It begins with a B. Oh, I know. What is it? A bib. Well done, a bib. So we have a bib put on there. So when Mummy takes the bib off, she can wash it and put another one on that keeps our clothes nice and clean. A good idea, isn't it? Yeah, good. Right. So this goes down, but when we get older and bigger, we get fed up with milk. So Mummy starts making it a bit better because these get stronger, which means we're not having any more milk dripping down because these get stronger and conditioned, and we're taking everything in the bottle into our belly. All goes down to here, into this little house, what we call the belly. The belly is our house, where all our food goes down to. Yeah, but what happens if we want to go out? What the food goes in has to come out. Yeah, later. We're going to come to that in a minute. Okay, be patient. All right. Now, what happens is, when it goes down, we're happy. But now we want more food. We want bigger food. So Mummy starts to make the food a little bit more interesting. What kind of vegetable do you like? Cabbage. You like cabbage. How about you? Meat. How about you? Hang on, meat's not a vegetable. Carrot. Well, what kind of meat do you like? Anything. Well, okay, good. So some of us don't want meat, and we only stick to vegetables, and they call that a vegetarian. But don't worry about that. But that's vegetarians or vegans. They don't eat meat. They don't like meat. But a lot of us do. Who likes meat? I do. I don't. Well, you'll be a vegetarian. I don't either. Well, you'll be a vegetarian. Oh, interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So, whatever it is we put down our body, it has to go down to our belly, our little shed, right? And then it gets bigger. But again, the food starts to dribbling down because it's not strong enough to take all the food in. And Mummy has to continue with the bibs until we get a bit bigger. And when we get a bit bigger, like you are now, you haven't got bibs on, have you? No. Why? Well, don't need them. Don't need them, that's right. You don't need a bib now. So you can eat your food quite a lot. But all the food goes down here in our belly. Now there are little people down there, like you. There's a lot of you down there, a lot of people. And they all help each other. All right? But when it comes down, it goes down a tube. Our food all goes down a tube. All right? And the water or the liquid goes down another tube. So let's pretend now they're tubes. It's just like a hose pipe. 2 hose pipes going from there, down to there, and out. Out. Remember that bit out? Yeah, coming now. But what happens is, when it goes down there, these little people talk to each other. It's their little house. And they either have a good time or they have a bad time. It all depends what kind of food you eat or how you eat it. Now, we've got teeth. What do you think those teeth are for? You think they're just to be pretty? No. What are they there for? Chew your food, yes. Not swallow your food, chew your food. You chew your food first, then you swallow it. So, you've seen your mummy and daddy down and rush around, rush their food quickly because they got to do something. Well, that's wrong. And you should tell your mummy and daddies off for doing that. All right? Because what happens is, if it goes down there in lumps, these little people down here are saying, oh no, look what's coming down. We've got a hard day. These people sort your food out. They get all the goodness out of your food, and put it in other parts of your body to make us strong and our muscles strong and our mind strong and everything in our bodies and bones and everything else strong. And that's what it does. Or there's another couple of people down there. They are our dustmen. They are the dustman people. They go around collecting all the rubbish, and then they make sure that the rubbish is no longer needed and they take it out of our bodies. How do you think all the rubbish that they sort out goes out? What's up? Oh. Well, don't be embarrassed. It's your body, my body, they've got their body. What goes in must come out. Come on, tell me. Well, shall I help you? Yeah. Right. It's your bum. We've all got bums. Some people call them bottoms. And some other people call them other things, but we won't go into that. It's just a bum. And the bum's got a little hole in it, and all that rubbish goes out of that hole. And we poo it out. Poo. What are you laughing at? Oh, no, it's poo. It's just ordinary poo. There's other words for that. The doctors would call that a stool. But you know what the doctors can do? They're very clever, the nurses. They can actually look at our poo, and they can tell you by looking at your poo if there's anything wrong in your body. I mean, even your wee, the water. Some of it is good for you and some of it is bad for you, and it comes out and we wee it out. We're going to wee. How many of you ever go to the toilet? You all do. There's nothing embarrassing about it. You all go to poo, you all go to wee. They do and I do. But have you ever looked at your poo? What do you mean? You've got to look at your poo sometimes to see if it's okay and see if it's the right colour. And that will tell you also, like the doctor, that it's okay. And also your wee. Very, very, very important. Your rubbish, you get out. But how do you make it better before it becomes rubbish? How do you make it sure that you do the right things? You use these, you chew your food. Now, if I put you down in my belly, there, and you was looking up to me like that, and I threw all the stuff down as quick as I can, you'll all start moaning and groaning, saying, you've got a lot of hard work to do, wouldn't you? Yeah. Now, if I give you the stuff that you want, that I've sorted out already by chewing it, and taking it easy and relaxing when I'm eating, and take my time when I'm eating, you're all going to go, oh, a nice day. Yes, yes. You understand that? Yeah. Tell the children, yes, I understand that. Good, go back to your places. Good. That's how it's done. So if you eat properly and drink properly, all the people down here are going to go, oh, thank you ever so much for making my job easy, which means they don't get worn out. Now, I'm an old man. I'm 81 years of age and my body's worn out because I haven't looked after it properly. That's my body, my bones and my muscles. Your nanny and granddad might be going through the same thing as I am. But inside of me, it's not bad. Still lots of things inside are wearing out. They're all wearing out. And if they wear out too quickly, they start having problems. And they can't work properly. And if they don't work properly, you start having belly aches and tummy aches. And in some cases, when you've got a lot of wind in here, you burp, you've all burped, haven't you? Yeah. You've all blown off, haven't you? Well, you have. Blown off. You've let wind out this end or that end. Now, if that smells, how many of you got doggies? We all got doggies, all right, you've all got dogs. Sometimes when your dog blows off or lets wind out, it smells, doesn't it? It goes into the air, up your nose, and you smell. Now, if you smell when you blow off, you just imagine what's happening. That smell that you smell for a few seconds is messing around in your belly, floating around in your belly for a long, long time, and that may be why you get belly aches until you blow it away. So sometimes when you eat things and you drink things properly, when you blow off, because that's part of their work, to get rid of it. It doesn't smell. Ah, that's good. Sometimes when you wee and it looks white rather than brown, sometimes that looks good. If it looks brown, your wee looks brown, maybe you're not drinking enough water. These kind of things go on and on and on. And that's how you protect your body. Okay? So this is Grandad telling you now how you can eat your food carefully. And if your mummy and daddy or your auntie and your uncle or your nanny and granddad eats their food too quickly, you say to them, nanny, granddad, mum, dad, auntie, uncle, you're eating your food too fast, slow down. And they will probably say to you, oh, I can't, I've got things to do, I've got things to do. Well, you tell them they are naughty. They're naughty nanny and granddad. They're naughty mummy and daddy. They're naughty auntie and uncle. Even your friends, naughty friends. Now, you then are their doctor, because you're telling them what they should be doing to make sure the food that we eat, it goes down their belly and comes out of our body, is done properly, making it easier for all them little people down there to get on with their job. Do you all understand? Good. Do you understand? Good. Okay. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. No, you won't see him later. You don't even know him. Well, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Just say bye-bye. God bless. Right. Bye-bye. God bless. Go on. Go to bed now. So there you have it, children. There you have it, kids. What you eat goes down your belly, it sorts itself out and comes out the other end. And your little people down there are working all the time. So give them the chance to do their jobs properly. And you mums and dads also, you should be making sure that you set examples. See you later. God bless. This is Grandad Brian signing off. Well, I think that's done, Anthony.